Jensen, and I am here to show you a quick tip on how to get the most out of your actions. When you run an action and it doesn't seem like it gives you enough to bring your exposure in the amount you need, you simply can do some copying or duplicating of the layers. So what we're going to do is run our Color Veil Matte action. This action is going to create a dreamy matte feel, and we definitely need to boost the exposure of this photo. It was just slightly underexposed. There's a couple things that we do to create this, and I'm going to go ahead and show you. Before we get started, I want to come down to the matte finish layer, and we've taught this trick in many tutorials because it's really important. When you run an action, it may be perfect for your end result to the background itself, but maybe it's too much on the subject. So please make sure that you get a black paintbrush, go onto the layer mask of the layer that is creating the effect. We want this matte and we love it, but we want it on the background. So we're just going to come over and wipe it off this photo. This photo was taken by Ellie Willette. She is such an incredible artist, and she supplies quite a few before and after photos for us. So please go check her out. Okay, we've wiped the matte off. I'm going to actually come in on the layer mask, and I'm going to get a white paintbrush. This is for the paint on highlighter. And I'm going to paint this highlighter over our subject to bring a pop to them. So these are a couple fast tips before we get started on duplicating layers within our palette. I'm going to click on the sharpen layer of the highlighter, and I am going to wipe that off of the subject's face. You do not want to ever sharpen the subject's skin, but it is such a great action for the pop, and you do want that on everything but the skin. So we're just going to take that off very quickly. You don't have to be perfect, but we are wiping it all the way off of our subject's skin. Okay, and we're going to do it on the hands as well. So now we have this photograph, and like I said, it started fairly underexposed. So here is, I will show you the before. Okay, and now what we're going to do is turn on some light. So let's go into the Instant Beauty Light. For this, I want to show you what you do when you need a little bit more than what the action does. So we have it already at full strength, 100%. It's all we're going to get out of it. But rather than run another action to get just a hint more light, all you simply need to do is Command or Control and the letter J on your keyboard while you are on the layer that you wish. So now you have the perfect amount of strength of light just by making a duplicate. You can do that same thing to colorizing actions. So let's come down and grab a colorizer. So we have Velvet Overlay that we're going to turn on. Velvet Overlay has us at 100%. So to get any more out of this, I would have to make a duplicate, Command and the letter J. So now I am making that color stronger, Command and the letter J again, so it's deeper. If you don't want all of those layers covering the entire image, maybe you like it on the background but you don't want it on the subject's skin, again, you just click the layer mask, get a black paintbrush, and paint it off of the subject. And you could do this to one or all of those layers that you made a duplicate of. Maybe you only need to take it off of one and that's enough. I'm not going to take any more off of her hair, but I do want to take it off the skin. Okay, so this allows you to really be creative with the layers palette that you have up, making your time so much more valuable because you are able to utilize everything that's already there instead of wasting time trying out different things. So I hope that this helps you. Great tip. Remember it is Command or Control and the letter J on your layers palette. And do not forget to use your layer masks with a paintbrush to wipe them off the subjects. If you need extra help with that, we do have great tutorials on our YouTube channel. Just look for the layer masks. Thank you so much for watching.